Lesson 1, Medina Book 1. We will learn in this lesson the following: the usage and writing of the word هذا, how to tell if a noun is indefinite, different ways of asking a question in Arabic, 24 new words, 2 common phrases from the Quran. هذا is translated as this is. It is written with the ha dhal alif, but the way it's pronounced is as if there's an alif after the ha. هذا. You'll find generally in Arabic the words are written as they are pronounced. This word is an exception to this rule. هذا. هذا is a demonstrative pronoun. It is used to point to something that is near and that is masculine. So for example, هذا بيت. This is a house. Near to you and is masculine. We will discuss how nouns are divided into masculine and feminine. هذا is found in many verses in the Quran. Let's take a look at these verses here. This is from the story of Ibrahim alayhi salam when he went to meet a people and call them to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He started pointing to the different celestial objects in the sky. فَلَمَّا جَنَّ عَلَيْهِ اللَّيْلُ رَأَى كَوْكَبًا. So when the night covered him with darkness, he saw a star. فَلَمَّا جَنَّ over here means covered. عَلَيْهِ اللَّيْلُ covered him. اللَّيْلُ is the night. So the night covered Ibrahim alayhi salam. رَأَى كَوْكَبًا. He saw. رَأَى means he saw. كَوْكَبًا, a star. He said, قَالَ هَذَا رَبِّي. This is my Lord. So the word هذا is used here. The word هذا is used here. رَبِّي, my Lord. The next verse, فَلَمَّا رَأَى الْقَمَرَ بَازِغَةً. And when he saw رَأَى الْقَمَرَ, the moon, بازغا, rising, قال هذا ربي. He said, this is my Lord. And as well, فلما رأى الشمس بازغة. And when he, Ibrahim alayhi salam, saw the sun, الشمس. الشمس in Arabic means the sun. بازغة, rising. قال, he said, هذا ربي. This is my Lord. So we can see that the usage of هذا in the Quran is plentiful. There are many places where هذا is used. So when we learn the word هذا and its usage, we are actually adding vocabulary and an understanding of the Quran. So we are uplifting our understanding of the Quran by just learning this word that is often repeated in the Quran. Let's take a look at tanween. What is a tanween? The tanween is a un sound, which is a vowel on the last letter of the ta in the word baytun. So this vowel here, this is called a tanween. You'll only find a tanween at the end of a word. هذا baytun. This is a house. The baytun, this is a tanween. It can be 2 fathas, as in baytan, 2 dhammas, baytun, 2 kasras, baytin. Another important point to discover is indefinite and definite. So we'll discuss about indefinite first, and later on in other chapters we'll discuss about definite. So the Arabic nouns can be divided into definite and indefinite. Baytun, again the tanween is shown. This talks about a house. So it's not a specific house, rather it can be any house. The tanween here, this is a sign for an indefinite noun. Okay, we find this sign as well in this verse. أو يكون لك بيت, a house, or you have a house. من زخرف, of زخرف is gold. Okay, so baytun as well. This shows that this word here is indefinite. Okay, this is the tanween which shows that this word is indefinite. How to ask a question? How to ask a question in Arabic? Ma hada. We use ma for non-intelligent objects. Ma hada. Translation: what is this? The response: hada baytun. This is a house. So a house is a non-intelligent object. Therefore, we used ma to ask the question. In Arabic, we call the non-intelligent objects غير عاقل. غير عاقل. As for intelligent beings, we use men. So asking the question with men. Men is translated as who? من هذا? Who is this? هذا حامد. This is Hamid. So Hamid is a human being. Therefore, if we're asking about this person, we'll use man. Man hada. Who is this? And in Arabic, we call the intelligent beings aqil. Men in the Quran, we find it in the story of Adam alayhi salam. وَإِذْ قَالَ رَبُّكَ لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ إِنِّي جَاعِلٌ فِي الْأَرْضِ خَلِيفَةً. Pay attention here. قَالُوا أَتَجْعَلُ فِيهَا مَنْ يُفْسِدُ فِيهَا. They said, the angel said to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, will you place upon it one who causes corruption? Man yufsidu fiha, who causes corruption. Fiha means therein. وَيَسْفِكُ الدِّمَاء, and sheds blood. Okay, so over here we can see man is who. That's mentioned in this story, and it's mentioned in other places as well. Man is a word that is used often in the Quran. Another example is loaning a loan to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which we call the qard hasana. In this verse, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Man ذا الذي يقرض الله قرضا حسنا. Who is it that will loan Allah a goodly loan? Okay, again, the word man is used. Asking a question with Hamzatul Istifham, this Hamza is added to the beginning of the sentence to ask the question. What is the translation? Is. Okay, so أهذا بيت, is this a house? The answer will be نعم or لا. So you'll answer the question with نعم. Yes, you'll affirm that this is a house, or you'll deny it by saying لا, this is a mosque, or what have you. In the Quran as well, we find Hamzatul Istifham mentioned in different places. Here's an example. The story of Ibrahim alayhi salam again. When he is talking to his people, he says, أَإِفْكًا آلِهَةً دُونَ اللَّهِ تُرِيدُونَ. أَإِفْكًا, is it? Falsehood is ifkan. Alihatan here is gods. Okay. Dun Allahi, other than Allah. Turidun, the word turidun here means you desire. Okay. As well, look at this verse here. Who will respond to you when everyone has forsaken you? أَمَّنْ يُجِيبُ الْمُضْطَرَّ إِذَا دَعَاهُ. This is the question. Is he not the one who responds to the desperate one when he calls upon him? Okay. وَيَكْشِفُ السُّوءَ وَيَجْعَلُكُمْ خُلَفَاءَ الْأَرْضِ. And he makes you inheritors of the earth. Al-Ard is the earth. Look at this Hamzatul Istifham. أَإِلَهٌ مَعَ اللَّهِ. Is there a deity with Allah? Okay, ilahun is deity. Ma'a means with. Allah is Allah. Okay. Vocabulary: waladun, boy; talibun, student; rajulun, man; tajirun, merchant; kalbun, dog; qittun, cat; himarun, donkey; hisanun, horse; jamalun, camel; deekun, rooster; mudarrisun, teacher. Mindilun, kerchief. Baytun, house. Masjidun, mosque. Babun, door. Kitabun, book. Qalamun, pen. Miftahun, key. Maktabun, writing table. Sarirun, bed. Kursiyun, chair. Najmun, star. Qamisun, shirt. Tabibun, doctor. Phrases from the Quran. The theme we're looking at today, the Quran speaking with different audiences. Here are two examples. Ya ayyuhan nas. This is mentioned many times in the Quran. O mankind. Over 121 times the word an-nas is mentioned. Ya bani Israel as well, very famous statement. O children of Israel, more than 57 times this is mentioned. Israel refers to the Prophet Yaqub alayhi salam. So, O children of Israel, meaning O children of Yaqub alayhi salam. So these are two examples of phrases that are mentioned often in the Quran. Reading from Book 1, Lesson 1. الدرس الأول. Lesson 1. هذا, this is. هذا بيت. هذا مسجد. هذا باب. هذا كتاب. هذا قلم. هذا مفتاح. هذا مكتب. هذا سرير. هذا كرسي. In this lesson we are learning about هذا, this is. So we say هذا بيت, this is a house. By looking at the picture you can see what the word means. So for example, هذا كرسي, this is a chair. ما هذا, what is this? ما هذا, هذا بيت. أهذا بيت, is this a house? نعم, هذا بيت. Yes, this is a house. ما هذا, هذا قميص, this is a shirt. أهذا سرير, is this a bed? لا, هذا كرسي. No, this is a chair. أهذا مفتاح, is this a key? لا, هذا قلم. No, this is a pen. ما هذا, what is this? هذا نجم, this is a star. This exercise here is the first exercise. In it you will answer the question ما هذا. You will look at the picture and you will answer the question ما هذا, what is this? So for the first one, this is a key. In order to find out how do you say a key in Arabic, just go back to the previous page and you'll find the picture of the key and the sentence هذا مفتاح. And like this you'll answer all of these questions here. Exercise 2. There is a different way of asking a question. أهذا. Now note that when we ask the question with the Hamzatul Istifham, this Hamza here, we're asking is this. So is this a house? So the answer will either be yes or no. In Arabic, نعم or لا. For the first example, أهذا بيت, is this a house? And we can see the picture that it's not a house. Therefore we'll say لا هذا مسجد. And like this you'll answer the remaining 3 questions. Exercise 3. تمرين 3. اقرأ واكتب, read and write. In this section, you will read with me, and then after that, pause the video and you can write down the sentences. هذا مكتب. هذا مسجد. هذا قلم. هذا سرير. ما هذا؟ هذا كرسي. أهذا بيت؟ أهذا بيت؟ لا، هذا مسجد. ما هذا؟ هذا مفتاح. من هذا? Who is this? We're asking the question here with men. So men is used for human beings. من هذا؟ من هذا؟ هذا طبيب. This is a doctor. من هذا؟ هذا ولد. This is a boy. من هذا؟ هذا طالب. This is a student. أهذا ولد? Is this a boy? لا، هذا رجل. No, this is a man. ما هذا? What is this? هذا مسجد. من هذا؟ هذا تاجر. This is a merchant. هذا كلب. This is a dog. أهذا كلب? Is this a dog? لا، هذا قط. No, this is a cat. هذا حمار. This is a donkey. أهذا حمار؟ لا، هذا حصان. No, this is a horse. وما هذا? And what is this? هذا جمل. This is a camel. ما هذا؟ هذا ديك. This is a rooster. من هذا؟ هذا مدرس. This is a teacher. أهذا قميص؟ Is this a shirt? لا، هذا منديل. No, this is a kerchief. اقرأ واكتب. Read and write. I will read these sentences. Repeat after me. Pause the video and then write these sentences down. ما هذا؟ هذا قلم. هذا كلب. من هذا؟ هذا طبيب. هذا جمل. أهذا كلب؟ لا، هذا قط. أهذا ديك؟ نعم. أهذا حصان؟ لا، هذا حمار. هذا منديل. أهذا ولد؟ نعم. من هذا؟ هذا رجل. Thank you for watching.